And we're back. Let's brighten it up a little bit in here. Maybe even a little more. Time for blue steel action. Okay, so where are we at? I was just doing some testing and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little more testing with the CLI. I think. I mean, the core thing is. I think we're kind of there. Let's see. What do I need to update? There were still a couple of places where there's code after returns that I need to get rid of. Let's see. So I added, somewhat unexpectedly, I finally added the QR code stuff, but it makes sense. Let's see. Oh, there is that bit about not implemented here. And to implement this... Okay, so I'm going to mark this as a to-do. Let's see if there's any more. I think that was the other one. Coin selection, type def, coin selection, inputs, output, or is it outputs? I think we swapped this. I think it became outputs. No? I'm not sure. Inputs, output, and change. But I don't think that we have that anymore, do we? What is this for? Use matching coins? What was it griping about? This file got a little long. Oh, this is where I try to template it so the denom info. Let's see. Alright, coin selection. Type F coin selection. Did that solve my problem with the templating? I would like to move some of this to the dash TX. I think that's where it best belongs. Did that actually work? Jack type coin selection. Impressive. I don't think that worked a couple months ago. Oh, okay. Denom info is not assignable to type D. Denom info is not assignable to type D. That's weird. How is denom info array not assignable? Okay, if D is a subtype, well, not a subtype, a supertype. Hold on. Oh, okay. Denom info is a supertype of coin info. And then UTX coin info. Okay, I see. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. Okay, inputs to outputs. Let's see. Oh, I guess I need to push this branch up. Actually... JoJo's on. We're gonna do this with what's pushed. Okay, get switched to, what's this branch name? Let's see. And this branch name is also feet denominate. Alright. Let me see who wants to hop on a Jitsi. Okay. I'm going to stop the musics. Okay. Let's see if he pops in. Oh, this is confusing. I see too many of me. Okay. So we do hear that. Wait, I turned off mirror in my video. Did I? Let me refresh. There we go. Now I'm not super duper mirrored. Jojo, can you hear me now? Hello? Let's see. External headphones. You should be able to see me, I imagine. I can't hear you. Okay. Okay. Oh, so many things in here. 4,000 line file, maybe a little much. Even if 1,000 of those lines are comments. And types. Oh, interesting. I could probably get rid of this whole function. What was this one? This will just be sanity fail. Oops. Jojo, I still can't hear you. Can you hear me? Reboot the computer, throw salt over the left shoulder, spin around in a circle 3 1/4 times. I don't know how you're going to get back around to facing the computer. Maybe hop on your left foot 13 times and then complete the extra 3/4 turn. Then
I already tried that.
Oh, and there you are. I knew it would work.
No, Linux is dumb sometimes.
Let me turn my audio up here. There we go. Okay, speech again.
Speech again.
Oh, that does put a damper on things. Hold on.
I mean, here, this
Brave.
is my mic maximum. Or maybe it isn't.
I think something's going on with the way that I've got my audio set up.
Okay.
Let's see. That says 100%. That says 100%. This does not give an indication of percentage. You sound low, but I don't think it's on your end. I think it's something that I'm piping to something that's piping to something else's. No.
I was at about 80%. And you know what? It keeps adjusting my microphone. That's why. Jitsi must be adjusting my microphone.
Well, over here, when I look at my audio properties, you're sufficiently loud. So I from my perspective, I don't think there's any problem with the audio that's coming over from you. If I listened on YouTube or Twitch, I would probably hear you louder than I'm hearing you now. But again, I think it's because of the way that I have my sound sources piped. Oh, actually, yes. I think it's because I've been adjusting the volume on my external speakers, and I'm listening to you on my headphones. There we go. If I put it. There we go. Now you're not down at like 30%. Okay, great.
Sweet.
Okay, so
I keep clicking the wrong thing. What am I doing? I was looking at settings to see if I could solve it, and then it was doing something funky.
So, do you want to try this out?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
Hang on. I'm running some of that. What is git switch? I've never even heard of that.
It's the replacement for git checkout. Git switch and git restore are the replacements for git checkout.
Oh. And they're apparently live. How long have they been in Git?
A few years, but only recently have they been available in Mac OS and Linux package managers. All right. So I'm running some stuff that I'm not showing because this is my actual account with you. But basically what I did was I just ran dash wallet request John Doe. And I got this sort of thing. So it's got the xpub. Oh, you know what else I should put out here? I should put out what the other person should run from the CLI. Let's see.
Right. I ran those git commands. Let's see. Dash wallet. Yes. Your wallet is empty. No coins. Sad day.
Is that what you expect?
Module not found. Cannot find module. Dash incubator secp 256k1.
Yeah. So do an install of that.
I did npmci already, but you're saying installed specifically?
Yes. Because as far as the library is concerned, that is... Well, did you do both npmcis in both folders?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Did I do an install of that in both folders?
So this should have, if you did npmci in the CLI folder, it should have installed dash incubator secp256k1.
I mean, I did. I can do it again, but...
Show me your screen. Show me the error message.
npmi did something different than CI.
Yeah, never use npmi. Never,
Why?
ever, ever. Not even once.
Why?
Because it installs random versions of things. It's like you're rolling the dice and say, give me whatever version the dice lands on. Whereas npm CI, so npm I doesn't install from package.json. It just installs stuff. npm CI installs from package.json.
I thought package lock is supposed to prevent it from installing random versions.
Yep. It doesn't do that unless you do npm CI.
Hmm.
Package lock is ignored unless you do CI. Which is something that's not intuitive to anyone. It's not until you spend half of a day figuring out that you actually had the wrong versions and not what was in your package lock and package JSON that you realize, oh, npm install is useless.
Maybe it feels the same way.
All right, good. I see this here.
All right.
Okay, module not found. Cannot find module.
Should I be in the CLI directory or up one?
You should be in the CLI directory, I would think. But the way... because this is installed... because node modules isn't behaving the way that it normally would, because it's not, we're not using npm link or any of these other things. Yeah, you probably just install it in the one up above, and that'll probably fix it. Because I think what's happening is that it's installed, but it's not being found because it's not in the right place.
Hey, there you go.
Cool. All right. So, is that what you expect? Because we'd done this before. Didn't you have money from me from before?
I don't know. Presumably it's using the same directory.
Hit up and do accounts. Well, I see you're in a sandbox directory, so maybe this is a directory that doesn't have the config file that you had before.
Does it use the does it use the local directory, or does it use your local user folder?
It uses home config dash.
Yeah, so stuff should be there, but if we're streaming this, I don't exactly want my account streamed.
No. You're see this is what's on my screen.
Okay.
You are none of your stuff is on here. But it would be config dash like that. And there would be caches and preferences and private wallets. Yada yada.
Lowercase dash.
Yeah.
There's stuff there.
Okay, then do /bin -wallet accounts. And you should see stuff. And if you don't, then that means that the file format has changed since last time. So if you just hit up and swapped out coin for accounts.
Okay.
Because it is possible that you transferred all the coins.
It's likely even.
So this is what you would run. Wallets main. Nope. Okay, so but there's stuff in there. I would
There
say,
is a private wallets.json and a cache.json and a backup of both of those, and then preferences and a pay wallets.json.
well, that, I mean,
But
that could
those
just
are
be
0
their,
bytes.
oh, okay, they're all 0 bytes.
Well, pay and preferences are 0 bytes. Cache is not.
Interesting. I wonder, oh, right. No, I know how that is. Because it's going to, okay, well, then this, it may be just what it created just now. You may not have the previous one.
Hmm.
Anyway, so, oh, what I was going to do was I was going to say that I should just have this print out what I need to give to you. So this would be, should run this command to add you. And we could do, okay, that's already there, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 dash wallet contact at your nickname, and then where's xpub at? rx xpub. Let's see, did I have the request amount here? And then I should have remove. Okay, well, args handle amount. There we go. And then we should pass in amount to where? To here, maybe as well. Oh, I should get that denominated. Alright, I'll do that. To do. Alright, so right now, I'm just going to do that one. Alright, let me see if I run this then. Let me fix that. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste the commands to you. And then let me see. One second while I pull up.
I have a nitpick for you as well.
What's that?
In the help message, I feel like the description for import is weird.
In what help message?
If you do dash wallet.js dash h, that help message.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get there. I should probably have what my preferred nickname is as part of the program. But okay, so I'm going to send you basically these commands. Oops, except I should swap out your nickname for me. There we go. So I just sent you that in Discord, and then I will take a look at save private key, import path to WIF.
Whoops. So import is save private key. That doesn't make sense to me.
So you're going to save, here's a private key and you're going to save it.
But import doesn't usually mean save, isn't export. So export is write private keys and import is save private keys. That doesn't make sense.
So you import it, you save it. You save it to your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
You're not writing it out to a file. You're importing
But why
from
not
a file.
say import, load private keys into wallet or something?
Okay.
Just save to me implies saving to disk or something.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas
That's the point.
saves to disk.
No, well, I mean, but exports. Yeah,
There's a disconnect for me.
I get it. I get it. Because you're either way you're writing to the disk. Okay, wallet.isAddr is not a function. Let's check that real quick. Wallet.isAddr. It is a function right here. So interesting. Wallet.isAddr. Wallet.isXpub. Did you check out, did you switch branches in both places? That says feet denominate. Okay, and the other one's feet denominate?
Do I need to get pull? You've been making changes, but
I have not made any changes since last running this. The changes I'm making are mostly cosmetic right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I have not pushed anything. I mean, I did a git push, but that was just to make sure that everything had been pushed. So let's just see here. Dash wallet. And there should be that right there. Can you just do a sanity check that your dash wallet file has wallet.isAttr=?
Like open it up, you mean?
Yeah. Just do a sanity
That's in
check
the
that this is
CLI.
there. No. It's just called dash wallet.
Dash wallet.
Yeah.
I don't have Vim.
How in the world are you going to get to a line? Oh, there's a go to line. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Apparently control slash.
Use it. What line number?
Around 3800.
3801. That wasn't expected, I'm guessing.
Go up a little further. Okay, so the question is, how do you have a different file than what is right here? Where is that disconnect happening? Okay, so this is definitely this feature branch. Can you do a git log?
I haven't modified anything yet.
No, I just want to see this commit is here. Allow wider range. How in the world could you possibly have a different... Oh, you know what? Oh, I thought that I'd pushed this file, and I was making changes to it, thinking that they didn't matter because I'd already pushed it. Okay, apparently I didn't push that file. That's fine. Okay, let me. Oh darn. I think I only changed doc comment stuff. Well, obviously it's still working on my end, so. Okay. Try again now. Get pull. Let's see. Was there anything else that
I need to do submodule update to update it?
Nope. Just git pull.
What about in the CLI?
No, not in the CLI. Just in. Oh, okay. All right. You're in the. I see. You already did. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you run it again, now I think it will work. Or at least we'll get a different error.
This one. Hey,
okay. Cool. And if you scroll up, then you should have the thing that you copy and paste to me. Okay. Let's see. Add contact. Let's see. Actually, we'd go the opposite way. You would swap out and do a dash wallet request at CoolAge86, and that would give to me what I would need from you.
Where would I do that?
Just get rid of that. Don't
public key.
Don't do any of that. Just from here. Whoops. It's just dash wallet request CoolAge86. Okay, that's what you do.
So receive from CoolAge. Should not show me what, or did you type that manually? What you pasted to me?
What?
So it doesn't show the example commands to run.
No, I didn't add that yet. I just started adding that over here as we were talking. So I just
need to send you the xpub.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, if I need to send something to you,
Is there a way to list your contacts?
yeah, just run accounts.
Okay.
All right. So now my contact for you is updated, which is good because otherwise, if I sent you money, it would have gone to a wallet that maybe you don't have anymore.
Probably have it somewhere, but unless something got deleted without me knowing. But yes, please don't send money to a wallet. I don't know where it is.
Okay. Anyway, so now that other command that I gave you, if you ran that, well, I guess first you'd have to send money into that wallet.
Is there not a way to use a recovery phrase to restore the wallet?
Yeah, you could just paste it in. You could just
I
open
could
up
paste in.
the into the private you could just swap that out for your main wallet or create a new one under config dash private wallets.json. And since you're not currently using the main wallet that's there, you just overwrite it.
But that will mean we need to redo this.
No. No, because every so right now I don't do it the way that I ought to do it. It's not based on xpub account indexes by default. Well, at all. It's based on recovery phrases, wallet phrases. So every account right now is not an account; it's a full wallet. But in some future version, it would be nice to use accounts instead and then just have a mapping between nicknames and accounts. But really, it should be both because it should be everything should be indexed the whole way down. So it should be phrase or link to parent and then HD path. Yeah. And that would be the way to fix it.
Hmm.
But I will go ahead and add some more instructions here as well.
All right, let me see if I can get the recovery phrase put in.
see here.
I had mistakenly muted my microphone and have been talking a little while.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard none of it.
Yeah, I tried to send a smaller amount just to test, as I already said, but clearly I was
Oh,
muted.
yeah. Run the dry run flag before you do anything.
Well, I got in. It doesn't say it's an error message, but it didn't. It doesn't look like it sent, and it said something about pass allow change to send this transaction with 13 change outputs, even though I
Hmm.
only tried to send 0.1 dash.
Yeah, so you
And
probably don't have a point one dash, and
mhm,
so it's going to look for a coin that's suitable. And in order to send point one dash, it's going to need to create 13 change outputs. So that is normal. So you pass dash dash allow change if you want to allow it to break change. So
mhm,
what that basically that is to prevent you from doing a non-private send. So no matter what you did, I don't know what your wallet looks like, but most likely no matter what you did, you would get that message because you don't have any denominated coins in your wallet at this point. So
mhm.
pretty much no matter what you try to send, it would not it would not have the coins it needs to send it.
Is there a way to? Oh wait, never mind. Coins. I was gonna say, is there a way to see my coins? But yes, denom stamp coin.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what your wallet looks like. I'm guessing that for stamp values, you're not going to have anything that is of a denomination that it could have a stamp value. So basically, I mean, this is the problem with sending someone money is that there's never a good amount. You never get a good amount from anyone because the numbers are all weird, and you can never send a nice amount to anyone. And yeah, so
I've been running off screen first just so I could see what's happening, but I'll share this with you specifically. So,
yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah. This is the normal everyday run of the mill problem.
mm,
Someone sends you point one dash, and what you get is 0.09999978885 or whatever.
mm,
So yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's totally normal. No matter what you do, unless you were to send me that exact amount, there's no
mm.
way that uh, you're gonna get it. Yeah, you have to
So
break
it has to
change.
make change. Okay.
Yeah, it has to make change because you have no workable coins. So the only way that
So,
it can do anything is to redenominate the coins, and then in the future. But yeah, basically that message pops up every time that it can't do essentially what we ought to term as cache like send or just
mm,
send because it ought to be the default behavior. But every
mm,
time it can't do a normal send, every
mm,
time it has to do a send that puts a bunch of fingerprints, it will warn you that you need to allow change because the default behavior would be that you'd want to send the exact amount and not get change back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So I can do allow change and dry run together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then it should spit out something with the URL that you can decode it and look at it and see that it's correct.
Transaction hex, inspect, live block cipher.
Okay.
So dry run spits out the live block cipher, or it does every time.
What?
What was that?
I said what? So if you do dry run, so say I do a send dry run. Also, you can specify what accounts. I don't have all of this documented yet, but you can specify what accounts you want to have something from. So for example, there is a special account which is savings, and that account will not be spent from by default.
Mm-hmm.
There is main and savings are special accounts. And then if you do like this, so see it spits out the transaction hex.
Mm-hmm.
So you could inspect this and you could see, you could have it decoded by a tool that is not written by me, and you could see what the transaction looks like. And then on Block Cipher, you could also choose to broadcast that transaction directly from the site, or if you were to just run this again without dry run, it's going to do all the exact same things. It's going to create the exact same transaction that it created before, with the only variance being that the outputs are randomized right now, which I would like to change for having them be deterministic by transaction ID rather than be random, because random is hard to test and guarantee that you're getting the same output every time. But sorting it by transaction ID would effectively do the same thing. As far as randomizing goes, it would be random from the perspective of it would not give away information, but it would be deterministic from the perspective of easy to test. Anyway, that's aside. But yeah, so you can take the transaction output and you can load it in Block Cipher, and then Block Cipher even has a thing down at the bottom that says, would you like to broadcast this transaction? So if you wanted to broadcast the transaction from Block Cipher, you could, or you could broadcast it here.
Interesting. All right. So, well, I mean, I'm trying to test this tool with you, so let me try this and see if with allow change it does what it does. All right. You may have received something.
Okay, I'm going to check it out. Okay. I mean, you could click on the link and you could see that it went through, right? But I'm running off screen here. Let me just look at coins, and then it's going to sync. And then let's see if I get anything in my JoJo Byte. Yep, I got it. I got a 0.1 with 35 stamps.
What did the stamps mean?
Stamp values are how many times that you could send this. So I could send that 0.1 coin 35 times to other people. Or, I could send it to someone, and they could send it to someone, and they could send it to someone, and they could send it to someone, so on and so forth. It could be sent 35 times.
Mm-hmm.
Before it has to be redenominated and broken down into a 0.05, 0.02, 0.02, 0.005, 0.002, 0.002.
So should I not have more coins now?
You should have a ton more coins now.
It's only listing the same that I showed you already.
That's because it didn't sync yet. So
it does keep syncing, but
just force it to sync.
How do I force it to sync?
Just run sync.
would sure be obvious about it.
Yeah. That's something where,
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
there's behavior
I
that
have a
should
lot more
change.
coins now.
Yeah, and you should see that they're all nice values, and they probably all have about 35 stamps.
Yep, 34, 35.
Yep.
Nothing except those.
Yep. And then if we were to look at that transaction, you would notice that it's not really possible to tell, just looking at the transaction, you would not be able to readily identify, oh, this is the money that went to AJ and this is the money that went back to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all looks like, hey, some money went places.
Mm-hmm. What's actually really interesting that I forgot about is this is still connected in the official, Dash QT wallet. And so that's got the updates too.
Yeah. And so what you'll see is that the denominations go down to 0.000, and this is actually easy to change. Well, I say easy. The code is not completely uniform because I was figuring this out as I went. But assuming that the code is published correctly, let's say that a terrible thing happens. Some investor just totally screws up everything, and Dash goes to $1,000, and now we have to freaking carry 4 decimal places. Which I hope that never happens. I hope that Dash could be digital cash and not investor monopoly money. But if that terrible fate were to befall us, essentially there's a setting of what the minimum denomination is, and you can move the minimum denomination over by 1 digit, and then you would have to deal with 4 decimal places. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
All right.
there is.
Let's test the rest of the amount.
Yeah, and then it will come to me as a boatload of coins. So yeah, interestingly, oh, that's weird. So something didn't finish syncing because it actually so I don't know how this could happen. It reused an address.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a little marker. There's when I list coins, we
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be able to see it on this one, but when I list coins over here in this blank area, it'll put an asterisk if an address was reused.
Mm-hmm.
And so
So
it
I just see.
probably
Would I see it on my side or your side?
no, I see it on my side because they're my addresses.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not understand that the address that you first sent to, it did not understand that one was already used.
Mm-hmm.
And it sent to it a second time.
Mm-hmm.
So now if I look at my accounts, which I'll replicate over here,
But you did get the full amount.
let's see here.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
missing the
don't.
full amount, so.
Let me see what. I'm going to say yes. I don't remember what the amount actually was. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I have that amount precisely. The accounts, as you can see here, accounts is still showing the wrong number because what this should show instead would be 499 and then how many stamps there are among all those coins.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so I do see that number.
I
So
mean, what's okay? Oh, now I get it. So when I check accounts, yours says 0, and that's because you've never sent me anything. So that would
correct,
change if you sent me something.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So in accounts, you see what others have sent to you, and it's all considered to be fair game except for savings.
Mm-hmm.
Savings is a special account. There's the whiffs is also a special account because that's one that is just loose addresses, lossy addresses.
So how do you get to savings?
You would create it.
You have to manually create it.
Yeah, let me see here. I should have it create. Okay, so there we go. Savings. So that the exclusion right now is actually in the CLI,
Mm-hmm.
but I will update this so that when it creates main, should have it ask you what your name is. Actually, that's a really I've got a really good idea for this. I know what to do. So I think I'll rename it from main to have there be some sort of step where it basically asks you what what would you suggest. I mean, the question probably doesn't need to be worded this way, but what would you suggest that others call you?
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the name of your wallet rather than being main. It
Mm-hmm.
would be whatever that is. And then I would prefix that with a pound rather than an at, which would make it more difficult for you to accidentally do something with your main account that is the U thing. So what is this? Specials, and then savings should go here too. And then what else would I do? So that one's special. Oh, right. So there is. Okay, there we go. This is where we would set this up. All right, let's see. Savings, savings. Okay, cool. So now it will generate the savings wallet automatically. Once I push that. Anyway. So yeah, got it. Do you
Cool.
want to make the other payment too, or no?
Yeah, we can try it.
Well, we don't have to try it. It'll work. Let's see. Um, And I actually don't remember what it is. I don't have
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
the invoice in front of me. And I will see if I can go down here
All right,
and do deposit, manage deposit addresses, new address. So, dash C
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-oh.
Don't have enough in this wallet for the rest of the month.
Well, we can handle that later.
Okay.
But now you have, so you, yeah, if you look at the private file, the private wallets file, you can just copy and paste, follow the format of what main is, give it a different name, put a different phrase in there, and then that is the effective import at this time. Let's see. All right. Any other thoughts or feedback on this while we're here? It's very rough, so I don't need the most fine grain feedback. Just
yeah, I like the idea of specifying the handle you want to be known as by people, so that it's like auto filled if there's copy and paste stuff. So it's like tell them to send to cool AJ86 or whatever. So I do like that idea. I I do think if you're going to have that, I personally would like there to be an override as well for a transaction or whatever. So it's like you might have one contact you don't want to know a specific handle or something like that.
well, you
Yeah,
could change that during the copy and paste phase. Would be my solution to that problem,
I guess. Yeah, I think it's good. It's cool that it's working.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
Sure.
And I'll catch you later.
I just need to work on the actual web build of it. Or the Java, the front end build. There you go. Unless you consider the CLI a front end.
It is after a manner. Oh, whoops! I still have a bunch of debug stuff that comes out there too. That's part of what I'm working on right now is getting rid of the debug nonsense, so that I'll probably have to finish that in the morning because it waxeth late. But yeah, I'm going through and getting rid of the junk and trying to get it ready to publish. But actually, it looks like there's something. So this is a high priority bug. It is not presently syncing used addresses, and I think I know roughly why, but I'm not entirely sure because it should be doing a check every time it goes to use an address. Right before it uses it, it should be checking if the address is clean. but for some reason it looks like it's not doing that. So if you sent to me again, it would probably reuse all of those addresses. And part of that was because I had, I mean, as you know from your work with CrowdNode, keeping track of this stuff is kind of tricksy. And as you can imagine, when you're dealing with wallets and keys and contacts and all that, and trying to cache it all, it gets even more tricksy.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a function that basically would pre-cache that something had changed. So we're expecting that if instant send succeeds, then that's law. And so there was a, once you send, it actually would update the cache immediately. And then because I changed the way that sending works, I got rid of that. So anyway. All right, well, I'll catch you later. Thanks.
Yeah. Later. Night.
Good night. All right, well, that was good. It worked. Okay, so I got at least 2 bugs that need to get fixed. I was just removing some of these console.logs and whatnot. I do need to implement send here as well. Get rid of that. All of this is what the send was, right? Well, I don't think any of this is valuable at the moment. I think that this is just going to be the not implemented. And that, yeah. Basically what we did over here, except we've got more debug information. That's, yeah, the online offline nature of this makes it challenging. But essentially, how did that happen? Index pay adders. So this should be saving the cache, right? Are we doing derive address, index pay adder, index pay adder, it generates the address, it stuffs the information in there, and then it does update, and that should be the updated information, right? Update adder info. Oh, whoops. That would do it. Yeah, check if they've been used just recently. Found it. Let's see. Just a second here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, just 1 second. Whatever. Okay, so where am I at here? All right, so update address info. Let's see here. Okay. Reason the address cache wasn't updating is that I had commented it out to debug something, trying to force a double spend to check errors. Uncommented that. All right. Good. Oh, and then that randomization function, if we could de-randomize that, that would be good. Math.rand. Oh yeah, this is wrong. So we need to sort by, let's see, by TX. What was it? TX, adder, sats. So math.random. And this actually probably should be exported. So wallet. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, we can't sort outputs that way. Sanitize sort inputs. I don't know what to call it, but we'll call it that for now. There should be no possible way for the order to be non-deterministic. we go. TXV out, adder, sats. That's what we're going to sort this by. And honestly, I don't remember what this is. I think it's like it's not denom info, but it's the union thing. So denom info partial UTX coin info, I think. Or I think this is just core UTXL is all it needs to be. Okay, and I don't remember what is core UTXO. Let's take a look at that again. Okay, that comes from dash site. And that does have Satoshis. Okay, great. Okay, there we go. And then with outputs, we could just sort by address and sats. Okay, and so what we'd want to check here is a dot, and that would not be core UTXO, that would be what, denom info? So here we'd have a dot, oh, and I guess returns doesn't do like this. Oh, the music's not on. I thought something was off. Oh, that song's over. Or that piece is over, rather. Okay. We are the robots. Bum, bum, bum. I need to look at that again. Core UTXO. Nope, that wasn't the one. It was this one. And it's TXID with the I capitalized. Got it. All right. Now, is that called vout or is it called index? Here it's called output index. I actually prefer the other way. Although, I don't know if it's a string or not. Let's do this. Well, does it say it's a number or does it say it's a string? It says it's a number. So let's just pretend it's a number. Alright, if this one's bigger and this one's smaller, then this would be bigger, so it would sort lower. Alright, and then ascending address. Okay, string address. It's going to be there. Lexicographical. Alright, and if B is bigger, it will sort. If B is bigger, wait, hold on. Then A will sort higher, right? All right, there we go. I'll just call it sort inputs. Well, it does now. Oh, whoops. I see. I see. In the wrong scope. We can fix it. We have the technology. We don't have that. We don't have output index. denom info output. Do we have a core output? All right, core UTXO. Okay, there we go. Where's this? Okay, that's denominate. Okay. And this really should be TX. It shouldn't be wall, it should be dash TX. We won't randomize these. Alright, let's make that deterministic. Okay, TX input, TX output. So I think we could go either way on this. Between the address and the pub key hash. Sort outputs. Really, this should be pub key hash. Pubkey hash capitalized this way because the abbreviation is PKH. Or was it this way? Because it's, no, it's this way. Eh. I guess it has to be checked either way. Sort outputs. Okay, so now we have deterministic sort rather than the random sort. All right, and then this function, unfortunately, I don't think that this was a huge stepping stone. But is this one of the ones that... Oh, pair inputs to outputs. No, this is still important. All right, good. That's good. Well, at least now we're on to the really fun stuff. Actually testing things. Yeah, and eventually, yeah, we'll need to figure out how to do a send exact as well. But I'll get around to that when I get back to Dash Direct. Oh man, so many things. And there does need to be something a bit higher level. Because the purpose of the blockchain should not be to track your finances. The purpose of the blockchain should be to track that basically money isn't double spent. But knowing information about the money, that's not what the blockchain should be used for. So there needs to be some other layer to the wallet that is user-friendly in terms of tracking context information. Like, what is the sum total that was received within a small amount of time at the time that it was sent and received? And really even be able to annotate that for the sake of discrepancy. What that was intended to be. As long as we have to deal with fiat. Of course, if we can get away from that, that'd be great. You know, having to do that exclusively. Okay, add. Oh, I already have an estimate command. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I don't think denominate is in the commands list. It probably ought to be. Oops. Let's see. Okay. Console.log. Change these to info because they're actually really good. Started out as just being debug info, but I think, although the output's not perfect by any means, it's useful output. It's not just debug output. It could definitely be structured better, but I think, yeah, we need to build some real stuff on this. Oh, interesting. What is this for then? Coin sorters. Result. What? Wait, this had a sort function? What is this? Isn't this the send? Why does it have a sort function? WUXTS. Okay, good. Okay. What was that capture? Okay, so what we really need here is just a capture inputs and outputs. So basically, we got the authorize and the capture phase. Okay, let's roll with it. Let's say these are both optional. Flippy doodle. Hmm. I'm going to say we should always update our local cache. There's no need to do the if. So if their outputs Adder's wallet. There we go. Okay, index not. Okay, update adder info. Doesn't really matter when it was checked at. Stale time would just be set to 0. Righto. Okay, there we go. So then here, all right, and this is just going to be Okay, so now we can update without syncing. Yeah, there's so much more efficiency we can do with the syncing, especially once we start building the merchant tools and we've got direct access to those indexes. I think maybe I should swappy do this. I actually don't know what this does. I don't remember. Okay. There we go. Satoshis. That's good. Okay, what do we got here? Did I throw the denominate into the list? Oh, do we have the export function now? Oh, that's just for a key right now, right? Find adders. This is coming together. I put the denominate there. Bless me. Actually, probably need to move this over here. Okay, yeah. To break that down later. There's so many of these things. It's crap code, but it's in a good place. I don't know. It's a good prototype tool. It can pave a way forward. Oh, and there was one other thing that I wanted to do for better documentation here. Let's see. Well, I don't know if I want to do this quite yet, but actually, I guess request money, send money, request money. Those would be appropriate function names. Okay, that's the request money bit, right? Ah, whoops. It's not really request money. It's more like request account? Request contact? I don't know. Let's see, dash Willicon. Hmm. Right, so this is the inverse, right? So upsert contact. So they gave me contact information. Okay, I think it's just this. All right, that looks good. Need to do a little bit more testing tomorrow on a few of the things that I changed. Did we already go through the bugs? I think we might have hit up both bugs. Let's see. Not syncing addresses. Yes. Didn't get that one yet. That's okay. Mostly just removing cruft. Alright. Too many things going on here. Remove. Okay. Add savings. Remove cruft. Fix sort. Documentation update looks like. So docs, the broadcast, the sorting. Oof. I think what I'm going to do is just have a big... I think I'm going to squish all of this down when I release it into a big commit and just list a ton of things that have changed. Because there's no way for me to go back and replay these commits. There's so many things that have changed. There's so many things that were... Yeah. It's almost at the... It's almost at the level of... well, no. I was going to say almost level of a rewrite. It's not the level of a rewrite. Major function. It's a major refactor. That's what it is. It's a major refactor. But not a great refactor, just a major one. Or not even a refactor. It's just breaking changes. It's doing things in a different way. Anyway, I think I got that all pushed. So I'm gonna call the night. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Catch you later. Adios.